Man, what is good, YouTube? I decided to make a 16-man tournament of some of the best title contenders in the flyweight and bantamweight division. And I know a lot of people would probably disagree with Batista being on this list, but I got him matched up against Aldo in the first round to give Aldo his chance to get that win back. But starting off this matchup, they're two bantamweights, former flyweight Deion Figueiredo taking on Peter Yan.
That'll leave a mark. Massive knee lands from the side. Always wants to process information. He's a professor out there. Let's feet. Stuffs that tape. Huge block. Perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Starting off the first round of this fight, Yan was able to stuff Figgy's first takedown, and he was able to knock him down twice. They both had a cut opened up in this fight. Yan starts to set up a nice head kick, then Figgy goes ahead, shoots a double leg, and he gets his first takedown of the fight. He only had 30 seconds to work with, and then when there was 10 seconds left in the first round, Yan ended up reversing the position. Round 2, Figgy wanted it where he ended it. He ended up shooting a takedown, but Yan was able to stuff it. They both trade leg kicks, then Peter Yan goes up high with a high kick, and he ends up having Figgy wobbling backwards, letting off some combinations, ends off with a body kick.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again. Nice line, and he's playing catch-up. Big knee lands right through the opponent's midsection. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Most connection right up the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is. No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That leg.
Peter Yan got another knockdown in round 2, and he had Figgy on the ground, but he let him back up to the feet. Figgy went to take it back to the ground, but Peter Yan stuffs it, gives him an elbow in the clinch. They both started trading shots in the middle of the octagon. Peter got the better of it. He sat down Figgy once again in the second round. He already sat him down about 5 times in this fight. With about 50 seconds left in round 2, Figgy hits a sit out, and he was able to reverse the position on Peter Yan. And then 20 seconds later, Peter Yan goes ahead and he takes that position back, and he ends off the second round on top. Starting out round 2, they traded shots in the middle once again, and Peter Yan got the better of it, sitting him down with a check hook. And Figgy was trying to get some offense off, but Peter was shutting him down.
Now that shot blocked. Oh, that hurt. That hurt him bad.
In this next fight, both of these fighters are also bantamweights. We got Batista taking on Aldo. Aldo starts out, he throws a high kick out of range, and Batista, he ends up capitalizing off on it, sitting down Aldo. But Aldo comes back with his own stuff, and he was able to sit down Batista.
This is where he wants to be. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Guard and attain side control here, but unable to do. Oh, a huge block there. Is that a huge strike job? Oh, he lands a mess. I think
they both had a good round 1, both dropping each other, but Aldo got the better of it. He did more damage on Batista, being able to rock him once again at the end of the round and had some control time. But Batista, he was throwing back to start out round 2. He sat down Aldo with a high kick. But Aldo, he got back up. He lands a spinning kick to the head and sits down Batista, then throws the overhand into an uppercut that sits down Batista bad. And he goes in for the finish, but Batista was able to survive.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. Oh, big shots here. He does a great job of getting to his position and handle him here on the ground.
Aldo was controlling Batista for a lot of this round, but Batista got back up to the feet, shot a double leg when he probably needs damage to steal the round. He was in timeout where he had an opportunity, but Aldo did a good job of not taking damage. Then we got to round 3.
It takes 2 to tango, and these two just huge connection. And well, no denying the dirt. Oh, this one could be over soon.
We got our first flyweight in this tournament. Taro taking on Marlin Vera, a bantamweight. Taro's a grappler, but he's an entertaining grappler, and he shoots a single leg that gets stuffed. Marlin Vera's takedown defense already looking better than real life. And Taro, he goes ahead and pulls out an Umar roll. He had Vera's leg, but Vera was able to get back up to the feet.
Full display there. He said that he was very aware of the show in that. Under 2 minutes now to go. We'll see what huge elbow there.
Taro had this fight on the ground, and he was coming in to do damage. He was in top mount, started raining down shots on Vera, nearly getting him out of there, but Vera was able to just survive. Taro goes for a submission, but it was too late in the round to lock it in. But once we got to the next round, Vera lands a nice check hook. Taro shoots a double leg straight into a guillotine, but he hops out of it pretty quickly, and he starts going up with some ground and pound. Vera was blocking a lot of the shots, pulls him back down, but Taro moves on to top mount, where he starts raining down more shots, where he almost got the finish last round.
I've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite tech. No choice but to finish the
strikes in this. Oh, what a connection by him there.
Vera starts out round 3 with a clean combo, sitting down Taro, but Taro shoots a double leg. He got the fight to the ground, locks in an arm triangle. He didn't get him the tap, but he did lock it in, taking down his submission meter, moves on the top mount. A minute later, postures up. He starts raining down big shots. He has a cut open up on Vera. Vera does a good job at avoiding the big elbow, but Taro, he's constantly attacking the finish, going for a Kimura. Vera was able to slide out of it, get on top, got back up to the feet. 40 seconds left in this round. Vera starts working to the body, but Taro goes in with the Umar roll. He catches Vera's leg, and he kept him in that submission for the rest of the round.
The judges score the contest 30-27, 30-26, and 30-26. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision,
In the next matchup, we got Steve Erceg taking on Umar Nurmagomedov. Steve Erceg, he's a flyweight. Umar, he's a bantamweight, and he starts out this fight with a double leg, and he starts setting up a Kimura, but Erceg was able to slide out of it and land on top.
mount and they rush, they get nervous. But you can see him now starting to gain posture and the intensity.
Oh, big pop from the crowd.
He's got that single collar top. Find the next shot, the follow-up.
There wasn't really much damage landed in the fight, but Umar landed a nice uppercut, which was the biggest strike in the fight so far that hurt Erceg. After trading shots on the feet, Erceg was actually the one shooting a takedown. He shot a double leg straight into a guillotine. Umar almost made him tap with 2 minutes left in round 2. About 40 seconds later, he postured up, started raining down shots on Erceg. Erceg was keeping his guard up, but he was taking damage. Umar had him in a crucifix, but he switched it to an arm triangle, and that ended off the round.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end. Place here. We'll see if he can. Picture perfect shot. Takedown defense holds up.
Erceg was doing a decent job at avoiding the wrestling, but he was taking a lot of damage on the feet. Umar was beating him up. He ended up getting the takedown, looked for an arm triangle to finish the fight. Erceg was able to get out of it with only 30 seconds left in this fight. He wasn't really able to get too much damage to steal the fight. They started trading shots. Umar started throwing elbows and an uppercut. Straight right. He rocks Erceg, and then it went to a decision.
All three judges scored this contest 30-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Umar Nurmagomedov!
Starting off the right side of the bracket, we got Kai Kara-France taking on Payton Tabit. Kai's a flyweight. Tabit's an unranked bantamweight, but, you know, he's really popular, one of the biggest rising stars, so I decided to throw him inside this tournament. And they were trading shots off the bat. They were doing damage. This wasn't like the last fight.
Best round we've seen thus far this year.
Oh, man. This huge kick on the baseball on the side of the ball. He got him real. Oh, nice.
After a back and forth war in round 1, round 2 was not the same energy. None of them really landed any big shots, but round 3 started out where round 1 started. Kai landed a nice leg kick, and Payton Tabit started taking over after that. He started setting up a whole bunch of head kicks. He sat down Kai with a straight right, and he had him hurt bad.
Oh, another.
In a big moment in this fight. By this young man knocking his opponent out with a single shot like that.
The Chinese fighter song you did after a lot of decision wins. Pass here denied by the opponent. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, you gotta keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Big right hand lands.
He does a great job of getting to his position.
Oh, so an interesting head kick part.
Oh, again.
Gets back to his feet.
that beautiful knockout.
Next matchup, we got Cory Sandhagen taking on Brandon Raw Dog Royval. Royval, he has a lot of big upsets in his career, and he's looking for another one here as he sits down Cory Sandhagen early in this fight.
Lands, wow! Like that! Like that! Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. It has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him polish and then boom, sit down on that hook.
They were both going back and forth, landing a lot of heavy shots. Royval, he lands a nice high kick that sits down Sandhagen. He had Sandhagen on the ground. He ends up a combination with an elbow, but he postures up again, looking for the finish. But Sandhagen, he does enough to survive, and he starts setting up a guillotine.
Sandhagen's got his hand looking for...
This is a terrible position.
10 minutes in the book. We'll see if his opponent can make some adjustments here. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot.
Certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight.
Royval, he gets a big finish against Sandhagen, and now in this next one, we got two fighters that fight at the same gym, or at least they used to, Phillips and Sean O'Malley. Phillips started out this fight on Sean O'Malley's back. He was just had him there for about 50 seconds. And then he lands a nice high kick that sits down O'Malley, clinches up with him, tries to get a takedown, but O'Malley stuffs it, and that ends off round one.
Round man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding. This fight's going to be over, BC.
What a great way.
That's a huge action here, DC.
This wasn't looking good for O'Malley. He was getting beat up by Phillips, and Phillips, he was trying to mix it up, shooting takedowns. O'Malley was stuffing takedowns, but Phillips was getting the better of him on the feet, sat him down with another high kick. There's 30 seconds left in round two.
Here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
O'Malley, he's one of the better fighters in this game, but Phillips, he was getting the better of him. He did have a cut opened up, but he was throwing high kicks, and O'Malley was not keeping his guard up every single time. And Phillips sat him down, had him in the clinch again, and he was just landing big shots after shots on O'Malley. O'Malley was attempting to throw back, but at this point, he was just taking too much damage, and Phillips was keeping up the work. After a big first round, with a lot of upsets, some of those being dominations, we move on to the second round. First fight, starting things off in the second round, we got Deion taking on Jose Aldo.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Massive shot lands. It's over, John.
After going back and forth on some knockdowns, Deion followed Aldo to the ground, trying to get some ground and pound, but he let him back up to the feet.
He's wobbling.
Another knockdown.
Deion goes ahead and gets a finish over Aldo. Now in the next matchup, we got Taro. I feel like I kind of butchered that, but anyways, he's taking on Umar Magomedov.
At UFC 200, that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
Oh, DC, would you look at this? The Imanari roll out of nowhere. His opponent has been rendered defense.
Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep.
After doing some good work on the ground, Umar let Taro up from a dominant position and top mount. And Taro ended up going to a straight to the body up with a high kick, and he sat down Umar bad, and he went in for the finish, almost being able to get it, but Umar just survived, pull him down, and he got back up to the feet, and he started throwing.
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
We'll see if he can finish. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real.
At this point in the fight, they both had cuts opened up. Last second in round one, Taro, he goes in with a clinched knee, throws a head kick, Umar lands a body kick. We got the round 2. Starting off round 2, they meet in the middle of the octagon, start trading shots, and Umar was able to stun Taro, had him going backwards. Taro lands a leg kick, and he shoots a takedown straight into a guillotine. Umar doesn't let him escape the guillotine, locks it in, almost makes him tap. There's 3 minutes to work with in round 2, and Taro goes ahead and takes his back.
Elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grab.
Oh, huge elbow. See if he...
He's setting up a sub attempt.
Oh, that's gotta be it. I don't know.
That's in so deep. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he got out.
Now in this fight, they go back and forth. They go one-on-one on submissions. Taro lands a big elbow to end round 2. Taro did posture up again, but didn't have any more time to work with. We start out the round 3. Umar goes in with a head kick, but it was out of range. Taro hits him with a front kick to a spinning back fist, and he rocks him bad, but he shoots a takedown.
Not expect a... He's going to guillotine.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today.
There's the time.
Oh, my goodness.
After a bad mistake from Taro, we move on to the next matchup. We got 2 strikers. We got Payton Tabit taking on Manel Cape. For some reason, Tabit's the one shooting a double leg. I mean, I wouldn't expect either of them to do it, but I guess if someone was going to mix it up, it would be Manel Cape. And then Manel Cape goes in with a triangle, but he uses it the reverse position. He lands on top mount. He postures up. He starts raining down shots on Tabit. And after that takedown, Tabit got himself stuck in the bottom position for round 1.
Uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Man, these guys have some shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking.
After that takedown attempt, it wasn't looking great for Tabit. He wasn't really finding any shots to land. Cape was throwing and he was landing big on Tabit. Tabit kept getting rocked. They both did have a cut open up, but Cape was getting the better shots. Tabit threw a shot out of range, and Cape was able to land a high kick that rocked him, and he was coming forward throwing.
We might get a stoppage here soon. Round 3 next.
That if they stay the course, if they do the exact...
Manel Cape, he was doing a good job of controlling this fight. Sits down Tabit once again, but Tabit was throwing, and he lands an overhand into an uppercut. He needs something big to steal this fight, and he was going after it, tried to work the body, but he got sat down by an uppercut. This fight hit the ground. It wasn't looking good on the feet, so maybe Tabit could do something on the ground. There's 2 minutes to work with. Tabit has him in a bad position on his back, but Cape was able to get out of that, and Tabit starts working for a submission, looking for something big.
Now with the Dorse.
He's got to be careful here.
Effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Manel Cape. Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground stroke.
All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Manel Cape.
In this next fight, we got Royval taking on Phillips.
Fight's gonna be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He was low, and now that
back to his feet. Oh no! Says tonight these fighters are.
Don't see it anywhere but mixed martial arts. This young man will celebrate this deep into the night as he should.
After a brutal knockout and quick finish for Phillips, we move on to the next round. Peter versus Umar, Cape versus Phillips. Starting off the semifinals, we got 2 bantamweights and 2 Russians. We got Umar Magomedov taking on Peter Yan. Yan starts this fight with a wheel kick that hurts Umar. Then he lands a left hook to a straight right that sits him down. Has him in the clinch and lands a big knee, and he just starts throwing.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just...
He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment.
Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke.
Slide that arm up under the neck.
Oh, he is 90 seconds. Oh! Be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get those shots like that.
Extent. Nicely done to finish the fight.
Peter Yan moves on to the championship matchup, but now we got Flyweight Manel Kape taking on Bantamweight Kyler Phillips. The winner's going to move on to take Yan into the finals. Kape was coming forward, throwing a lot of volume till Phillips landed a lead uppercut to start a combination that hurt Kape. And then he shot a double leg to get him to the ground. Started looking for a Darce choke. Manel Kape was able to get out of it, land on top, and he had 2 minutes to work with in round 1. But about a minute later, Kyler Phillips went ahead and took his back.
Him on the ground.
It's in there deep. There you go. Win the hand fight if he wants to get the submission. Oh.
Wow, he gets out.
To pass and move to a submission.
Decent round 1, not too much damage being thrown around. Some control time for both of the fighters, more on the Kyler Phillips side. Kyler goes ahead, lands a nice side kick to the body, shoots a double leg. He gets Kape to the ground, starts looking for an arm triangle. Kape tries to escape it, but Kyler Phillips postures up and he starts going in with some ground and pound. Kape was blocking a lot of the punches, but he did eat a few. Kyler Phillips started looking for a Darce choke, and Kape wasn't able to escape this one. Kyler Phillips goes ahead, he locks it in, almost making Kape tap, but Kape survives. Kyler Phillips dominates round 2 on the ground, but then he lets Kape back up to the feet, and we get to round 3.
Minutes remain in the fight.
Is great right now. He still seems fresh. You can see that in the fight.
With the ground and pound here. All right, feet on the hips here. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Huge elbow there. Oh, heavy shot.
Now for the championship matchup, Peter Yan taking on Manel Kape. See, we got Peter Yan, who's a bantamweight, Manel Kape, who's a flyweight. So we got 2 people from each weight division making it to the final matchup. Manel Kape was just like the last fight, walking forward, throwing shots, but Peter Yan was able to counter him, sit him down with a head kick after rocking him with the lead hook. Manel Kape lands a lead hook that lands pretty good too, and he goes in and lands another one. He was looking for it for a while, then Peter Yan got caught coming forward and he got hurt. And Manel Kape's lead hook was on point.
Looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now.
We move on to round 2. Peter Yan had a cut open up pretty bad, but he lands an overhand that hurts Manel Kape.
Big right hand.
Oh! Look this good. He promised us something and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Manel Kape was looking good in the final matchup, landing that lead hook like he was Alex Pereira, but Pereira goes ahead. Peter Yan goes ahead and lands a nice high kick that finishes him. After a tournament of some of the most exciting title contenders or just like really good fighters in their divisions, Peter Yan goes ahead and he lands on top. After a pretty dominant tournament, I mean, the first round he got a round 3 TKO. Then he got a round 1 TKO in the second round. Then a round 1 KO in the last matchup to make it to the championship where he got a round 2 KO. Okay, and that's going to wrap up this video. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm going to try to mix in more tournaments like this coming soon. I'm out.